So, are you feeling like you're just drowning in work? Well, everyone, and I mean everyone, is talking about AI. If you're tired of all the hype and just want to know how to actually use this stuff to get your time back, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're about to show you how to do it. And no, you do not need a tech degree. Does this sound familiar? Your to do list is just endless. Your inbox is a complete disaster. You're buried under reports. And all the while, you keep hearing that AI is this magic wand that's going to fix everything. But if you don't even know where to start, it just feels like one more thing you're supposed to learn. And honestly, it's kind of frustrating. Okay, but listen to this. That quote, that's not some tech genius talking. That's a real person who probably feels just like you. Not a coder, not an AI expert. They just learned how to use a few simple tools and they literally reclaimed a huge part of their day. So, how can you do the exact same thing? Well, let's start with a little reality check. First things first, this isn't some sci-fi movie about what's coming in 10 years. No, this is happening right now, and people, real people, are already getting massive results with it. You think this is just for a few people in Silicon Valley? Think again. Microsoft did a huge study and found that a massive 93% of people who are already using AI at work say it's making them way more productive. The bottom line here is simple. This stuff actually works. And this right here is what that productivity boost looks like in the real world. You know that weekly report that takes you, what, half a day? Imagine that's done in just an hour. That mountain of email you have to climb every single week, we're cutting that time in half. Even the creative stuff, like brainstorming, gets this huge jolt of energy. This isn't about working harder. It's about giving all the boring work to your new digital partner. So, how does it all actually work? Let's just forget all the complicated jargon for a minute. We're going to break AI down into 5 simple powers, what it can actually do for you today, and we're going to do it in plain English. Okay, first up, AI basically cures writer's block. We all know that awful feeling of just staring at a blinking cursor on a blank page, right? Well, AI can be your writing partner. It can generate that first draft for you, whether it's a tricky email, a project update, or even a social media post. It just gets the words flowing so you have something to start with. And the most famous tool for this, the one you've probably heard of, is ChatGPT. Just think of it like a super smart assistant that you can talk to. You ask it to write something for you, and it just does. We're going to circle back to this one in a minute because it is the perfect place for any beginner to start. Power number 2 lets you become a designer. Like overnight, seriously. You no longer need to be an expert in some complicated software to create a beautiful presentation or a custom graphic for social media. You just describe what you want, and the AI brings it to life visually. A fantastic example of this is a tool called Gamma. You can literally type, create a 10-slide presentation on our Q3 marketing results, and boom, it will instantly generate a complete, professionally designed slide deck, already filled with text and images. It's the end of spending hours messing around with fonts and layouts. The third power. It's all about getting rid of those administrative headaches. You know, the time you waste playing email tag just to schedule one meeting, or trying to find a clear block of time in your calendar to do deep work. AI can step in and be the personal assistant you've always wished you had, and it handles all of that for you. A tool like Clockwise is perfect for this. It looks at everybody's calendar and it intelligently finds the best time for everyone to meet. No more back and forth emails. And even better, it automatically reorganizes your own schedule to create these long, uninterrupted blocks of focus time so you can actually get things done. Now, this next one, this is a total game changer. AI can act as your personal research assistant that reads at like superhuman speed. You can hand it a dense 100-page report or a complex article, and it will give you the key takeaways in a simple summary in just a few seconds. For this, you should try a tool like Perplexity. Instead of just giving you that long list of blue links you have to click through, it actually reads the top sources for you and gives you a direct answer with the citations to prove it. You know, it's the difference between being handed an entire library and being handed the exact paragraph you need. And finally, power number 5, putting your most boring work on autopilot. We all have those mind-numbing repetitive tasks, right? Like downloading an attachment, saving it to a folder, then copying that data into a spreadsheet. AI can connect all your apps together and just handle that entire process for you. A classic tool for this is Zapier. It lets you build these simple little recipes, like whenever I get an email with the word invoice in the subject, automatically save the attachment to my finances folder in the cloud. You set it up one time and it just works for you forever.
Okay, I know we've covered a lot, but talking about it is one thing, doing it is another. So let's get to the most important part, your very first super simple AI task. Just think of it as your non-scary homework for tonight.
We're going to make this ridiculously easy. No credit card, no downloads, no complicated setup. Just open your web browser and go to chat.com. Sign up for a free account. Then, in the little message box, just type this simple request and press enter. That's it. In less than 60 seconds, you will have used AI to solve a real problem.
And just like that, you've started. See, the most important thing to remember is that you don't need to become an expert overnight. You just need to take one small, easy first step. And by trying that single prompt, you've already unlocked the door to saving yourself hours of work.
So now that you've had a little taste of what's possible, we're going to build on it. In our very next explainer, I am going to show you the exact free AI writing tool that I personally use to save over 10 hours every single week. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss it. So I'll leave you with this question. What's the one small, annoying, repetitive task that you're going to try and solve with AI this week? Just pick one thing. Start there. And I promise, you will be amazed at how quickly you can start getting your time back. We'll see you in the next one.